Of course. That's
what people do, right?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, and it's part of my private life to have also a look at this interesting podcast. So
Which maybe it's a little bit important for your career, even though.
probably,
And it's making you look good, nicer, and more good looking. I think.
of course,
I think.
always, like always.
The camera takes away 5 kilos, you know that.
Welcome to the Gold Casting podcast. We just returned from the Euroguss, and as I hear from my voice, you won't hear too much from me or from Stefan in this Gold Nugget, because we walked around and played a little game at several booths of several companies. And before we cut into that, I want to explain the game to you so you have an understanding what happened. So we have these beautiful flyers printed, and on the back of them there are a lot of questions. We had 8 of them, and instead of asking everybody 8 questions until they're bored, we made a game out of it. Just pick 1, 2, 3, or even 4 cards, whatever you have time for, and answer the questions that are on them. And that's the game we played. And we cut together all these answers for you in one short episode. And thank you all, first of all, to everyone participating in that Gold Nugget. As it's something completely new, we never did it before, and we would really have your opinion. Did you like what you hear in the podcast? Then we can take that to more exhibitions, more conference, asking the people what is the feeling, what is the tendency, where is the market going. So please take to the comments, let us know. And now let's cut to the Euroguss section and hear it live from the people exhibition there. So goodbye from the studio.
Welcome. Next question together with Lisa Aulbach at the ABK booth. And we have some questions for you. Why don't you pick your card and choose a question to answer?
Oh my God. Okay. Oh, great question. How are mega castings going to impact your job and your company? This is a good question because we are involved in the mega casting trimming technology. 2.5 years ago, we started to develop a machine or a trimming machine for the mega casting parts. And here behind me, you can see it. Today it's a Euroguss, and it's a SP30, 3 meters between columns. And this is the future for mega casting trimming. We have all the bigger ones, so this is a small baby.
Nice. You care for another questions? I will take that.
Oh, what car do you drive? And if you could pick any, which one would you love to drive? I think in the future.
The one coming from your machines?
I think so, yes, but this is not difficult because we have a lot of machines running in the automobile industry. But at the moment, the truth is I'm driving Audi Q5, and it's a great car. It's a car with diesel, yes, but I think for the future I should change it. Not sure when, but probably it will be electrician car, and I'm struggling. Probably it will be a Tesla, which is a great brand, or also a Volvo car. They have nice ones, but it's a difficult answer, to be honest, because we have great car brands.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for answering these questions, and then
nice game. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you for having us.
Bye.
Tristan, nice to have you here in the podcast. Would like to ask you a question, so please pick a card.
Okay. Here.
Yep. And it says, how do you think electrification will impact your company and the foundry industry in general?
I think because the electrification will make the parts more one part of others, so the parts number will going down, and then maybe we need to sell a lot bigger machine.
Yeah.
So this is the biggest impact.
Oh, great. So it's bad news for small foundries and good news for people with money, or?
Yeah, I think it's not a good news for small foundry.
That answer was so good. So I let you take another card.
Okay. Yeah.
How are mega casting going to impact your job and your company? You more or less replied on that one. So we do like this, and we cut those seconds away.
Okay.
And then I just give you one here.
Okay. The same one.
Yeah, same one. How do you think the investments of Chinese OEMs and foundry groups in Eastern Europe will impact the foundry industry?
Oh, so this is so many Chinese OEMs are investing in.
Yes.
Yeah, I think this because I think this will be the result of the political risk. So they are moving to the other countries rather than investing more in China. So I think
competition will be worse. Or?
I think the competition will be more fierce.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think everyone should take notice about the cost. How to reduce that.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Tristan Lee from Sun Wisdom, Taiwan.
Yes.
Great. Nice having you here in the podcast. And you're from JCC China, right? So
Yes.
people understand. Great. Are you ready for the first question?
Yes.
Please pick a card. Okay, it says, what is your takeaway from this Euroguss trade fair?
How to understand the purpose what I'm here for the Euroguss. And I think this time compared to former time, of course, we are only talk about the giga part, we talk about bigger machines, and seems now 1,000, 2,000 tons. If it is 10 years ago, it's a middle size. Now it's a smaller size.
Yeah.
And even the mini size.
Yes.
And everybody goes to the bigger size. But what will be the capacity in future? It will be too much, or if it is still not enough, I don't know. But,
Interesting.
I'm looking forward that what we can do there. That is my thinking. That what we can do. For instance, real casting, our technology to be there will be what kind of position be there. That is my thinking and what we can do.
Great. It was such a good answer, so I'll give you another question, okay?
Yeah.
Please pick a card. Okay, it says, what is your prediction for the foundry market in 2024?
I think it is not only foundry, but in the total marketing, I would like to say start from after the COVID, 2023 is, I would like to say it's really bad.
Okay.
And 2024, I hope it will be up a little bit.
Up a little bit.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you for your replies. Edward Chow, China, JCC Foundry Group.
Hello. Now we're here at Wieland Caro together with Christoph Kornblum, and he will also answer one of the or two questions. So,
Of course, thank you.
take your pick.
I will do. How are megacastings going to impact your job and your company? Well, the impact for megacasting is phenomenal. We recently developed the new plunger tip VDX1 for the gigacasting machines. We actually made already some successful jobs in that way, and this will be the future in die casting.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Just
Another one?
take the next one if you like.
Okay. What is your takeaway from this Euroguss trade fair? Well, it seems that the Euroguss is the lead show for die casting. We met a lot of new contacts here. The networking is the most critical point in die casting, and you need a good network, good products to make a successful die casting at the end. And the takeaway is that the European country is still in a difficult area, but we see positive points to also create values here still in Europe. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you for taking the time and answering these questions.
Hello, standing here with Jorge from Hormesa and asking you a couple of questions about different things. So please pick a card.
This one?
This one. Who will be the winner in 2024 among the foundries?
Oh my God. I think will be the foundry who is specialized and have a innovative and different process than standardized.
Interesting.
For, let's say, much smaller series, but more technical products. Thinking about a lot of in metallurgy, changing the alloys or whatever, and using innovative process.
Wow. Great answer. Such a great answer. So I'll let you take another question.
Okay.
Well, there you go. Who do you think will be the winner in 2024 among the car brands?
That's a very difficult question. But my guess, I think German manufacturers are not in the trend. So I will see and I will look at the Chinese, taking care of them because I think they are really doing things faster at the moment.
Interesting.
Personal opinion.
Interesting. So thank you very much for your questions and won't disturb anymore. More furnaces to sell, right?
Okay, thank you.
Hello, for the next interview, together with Per Jansen from Comptech. We play a little game, pick a card and answer the question, which one. So what's the question?
Question is, what is your takeaway from this Euroguss trade fair?
What is it?
Well, there is quite a lot about mega casting. I have seen many things on mega casting, which is one thing. Quite good number of visitors, I would say. And we have really had good discussions with many customers, which I look forward to handle when I come home.
That's perfect. I'm gonna take that one and pick another card.
Okay, and it says, what car do you drive? And if you could pick any, which one would you love to drive? All right. I drive a BMW hybrid car today. And if I could pick one, you mean just for drive, or is it that I should own it?
Yeah, you can pick it and now it's yours and you own it.
Okay. But probably would be one of the newcomers. Tesla Cybertruck would be really interesting, actually.
Perfect for Swedish weather.
Exactly.
You care for another question?
Sure.
Yeah.
Take this one then. Are you subscribed to the Gold Casting podcast? Of course I am.
It one was a short one. Let's take it forth.
Okay, what is your prediction for the foundry market in 2024?
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a difficult answer also. I think that, well, 2024 means this year. I think that we will see companies struggling, actually. So on. And it will follow, I think, very much the automotive market and how that is going. We see the electrification is increasing as well, which will affect the foundry market as well. But I think slightly downturn, I would say.
Okay, that's. Hope it comes in a better way.
Yeah.
And thank you, Per Jansen from Comptech Recasting.
Thank you.
So finally, we are here in the position of discussing the questions with Chem-Trend. So,
hello, Staffan. How are you?
I'm great. And you?
Good. Not bad, not bad.
Not bad. It's the final day of Euroguss.
Yes.
So, here comes the first question. Please pick a card.
Okay. So, will you read the question?
How are the mega castings going to impact your job and your company?
Interesting question. Honestly speaking, I cannot answer it fully now. It will be certainly a challenging time because mega casting is for all of us new. I think with our products, we are so far prepared for the mega castings, but what will be challenging is the application of the, for instance, release agents to the surface of the mold. But also for this challenge, we have experts in our house, and I'm quite confident we will manage it properly. Important will be to do it with all involved partners in the casting.
So in short, probably good.
Definitely, for sure.
Dan, hitting you with another question. What is your takeaway from this Euroguss trade fair?
We are very satisfied. We had good contacts. We had a lot of visitors here. Interesting was that the visitors were mainly decision makers. So we could talk and decide projects with our visitors and customers, and we are satisfied. It was a good one, yeah.
Good. Thank you very much. And see you next time 2 years from now, right?
Stefan, thank you. And I'm sure that we will be here in 2 years again.
We'll do.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Stefan.
Hello again. And we found another person that's willing to answer our questions. We have here Jean-Claude Taville from Dynatool in Canada.
Hello.
And now I will show you some cards, and you can pick one.
All right. Let's pick this one.
So the question is, are you subscribed to the podcast?
Of course. Of course.
That's perfect. Then we have another one. And the question is, what is your takeaway from the Euroguss fair?
I think it's an excellent fair. One of the best casting fairs in the world. I really enjoyed visiting all the different suppliers, all the different casters, seeing what the industry is doing, getting an idea of where the market is going. It's quite good. One of the best ones I've been to.
That's perfect. And we flew all the way through there. You care for another question?
Sure, one more. We'll do the third one.
Yeah,
How about
perfect.
this one?
This way. How are mega casting impact your job and your company?
Yeah, so mega castings are interesting because there's an integration there. So we see a lot of customers come to us. They've seen the videos and they're interested to understand if they could integrate more components into their castings.
That's a good answer. Especially behind us is one of your castings. If you're watching it, you can see it. And there are also many smaller castings integrated. So you do it on a small scale as well.
Absolutely. Yes.
Then perfect. Thank you for answering the questions.
So here we are in the Jieh Plast with Mr. Gopinath and working for Jieh Plast in India. Yeah. So we have picked a couple of questions for you. See what you are answering to this. So, what is your takeaway from this Euroguss trade fair?
To be honest, this is my first Euroguss trade fair. So prior to this, I've been little other trade fairs, but not relevant to aluminum die castings. So, for me, it has been a great experience seeing the different stalls, different booths, and different technologies that's here. And most of it is like they're talking about lightweighting and getting a lot of value out of the casting, weight out of the casting. So that's something that's I'm seeing for the first time. And the second thing is a lot of solutions for cleaning and a lot of solutions for making the casting after the post process of the casting is also there.
So you had a good show.
Yeah, a good show.
Ah, that's great. Question number 2: how do you deal with the sustainability challenge?
Yeah, this is something that comes up quite often in all our customer audits, and we are seeing this coming more often now. And we have already taken some major steps as part of our initiative to get into sustainability seriously. And one of that is CO castings, buying the technology for being a lead or maybe be a step ahead of our competitors. So that's on the aluminum die casting side. From the environment side, we are adding a lot of solar projects into our company.
I heard the whole roof is solar panel soon.
You can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
As we speak, it's project is going on. And I think by the time in Feb or March we should be, drawing power from the solar.
That's great. Because the sun is always shining in India, right?
Yeah. That's the brightest part.
That's great. Thank you very much for your answers. Very interesting. And see you next time in Euroguss 2 years from now. But time flies,
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you. So finally we're here. The target, the goal of the day. And we have to put questions to Dieter from DGS, right?
Yes, right.
Perfect. Let's hear them, okay? I choose for you.
Yes, of course.
Who will be the winner in 2024 among the foundries?
So I think it's no specific foundry. I would say the foundry who is doing the best job when it comes to having the right business in, the right orders in, and then of course dealing with the sustainability topic. So those foundries who are very advanced in these topics, I think they will be the winner in 2020.
Great.
Interesting. 24.
Let's move on to the next question.
Yes.
What car do you drive? And if you could pick any, which one would you love to drive?
I'm driving a 5 Series station wagon. Really nice car.
From which brand?
The BMW.
Of course.
Of course, yeah. And what car would I like if I could choose one?
Yeah.
It's of course an M5.
Of
BMW.
course, yeah. Quickly. And since you are a little bit fast, I bring you another question. So, are you subscribing to the Gold Casting podcast?
Of course.
That's what people do, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, and it's part of my private life to have also a look at this interesting podcast. So.
Which maybe it's a little bit important for your career, even though.
Probably.
And it's making you look good. Nicer and more good looking, I think.
Of course.
I think.
Always. Like always.
The camera takes away 5 kilos, That was all from Dieter from DGS, right?
Yeah, okay.
See you around.
Thank you. See you next time.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. For the next questionnaire, we're now here at Laubinger+Rickmann together with Philipp Hettich, and he's going to answer some questions as well. Take your pick.
Thank you very much. I will. Pleasure to do so. Oh, I will take all of them. How are mega castings going to impact your job and your company is the question. Well, generally the expectation is that there will be distortion in very large parts. So for us, it's actually a good development. There's still the question whether or not non-heat treated alloys will need straightening. We will see this year. We're going to deliver the first machines by mid this year. So then we will know for sure. But right now it seems like a positive change also for us. Although we sell less machines, but more technical advanced ones.
So the challenge is increasing. And I have another challenge for you. Pick another car.
Tough pick. Thank you very much. What is your takeaway from this Euroguss trade fair? It's been crazy, a good kind of crazy. It's been very busy days. It was a very, very nice show. There have been a lot of people, more than we expected, despite the weather. So that was good from a exhibitor perspective. Other than that, the takeaway is that we still have a lot of good chances in Europe. We have a lot of knowledge that is needed around the world, also in the new markets, which is very nice for us as well.
Perfect. You care for another question?
Absolutely not. Thank you very much. Are you subscribed to the Gold Casting podcast? Give me 5 minutes, then yes. Right now, not yet, but I have to.
Perfect. Thank you. And so all for our listeners and viewers, do the same thing. Press the subscribe button, and then thank you. Goodbye. Thank you for being on the podcast.
Thank you for asking here. Thank you for being here.